What is up, everybody? It is Tiffany, aka Just a Tiff, also known as Tiffo Biffo. A little bit about myself: I am obsessed with food. And I just want to create this food YouTube because I thought it'd be a perfect way to not only share all my favorite experiences, but for me to also try a bunch of new restaurants. So for my first episode, right now I'm craving pizza, so I thought it'd be perfect because even though LA isn't known for pizza, there are a ton of amazing gourmet pizzas, especially in West LA. They're a little bit pricey, but they're honestly worth it. So I'm excited to show you some of my favorite pizzas and some new ones. Are you ready? Let's go! We are at one of my favorite pizza places in LA, Roberta's Pizza. Actually started in New York. I believe Brooklyn is the first place I had it. There might be other stores, but who knows? It's now in LA and I come here at least once a month. If you've ever been to Culver, one of the most beautiful, best places is Platform. So right now we are at the outside dining area, which is really beautiful. It's dog friendly. There's no one here, which is really nice. You can bring your extras, extra chili flakes, extra honey, extra avocado, whatever you want. The reason why I particularly like it is, if you ever seen Kevin Hart, the Bob.
What? Oh my God! Brick oven pizza!
The brick oven pizza.
Bop, 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 bop.
And if you don't know, it's fine. But now you will know brick oven pizza is the way to do it. We love a good bop. So let's check it out. Ooh. Okay, so this one is called the Jesus Christ. It's a white pizza with Parmigiano Reggiano, mozzarella, and taleggio. I'm not pronouncing taleggio. Anyways, it originally comes with just this, some cream, white sauce, black pepper. Wow, it smells amazing. But I added sopressata, egg, and my secret sauce, honey, okay? I brought it in my bag. And this is the pro tip. But yes, I brought honey, and this is what I always tell people: don't pay that extra $1 or 50 cents. And you just drizzle that shit on. Oh my God. Trust me, it's worth it. Yes. Look at all this drippage. Oh my God. The yolk is just so yellow, and I don't know if it's just in my mind, but it tastes better. I think this is how eggs should be. This pizza, it was a little thicker, and I actually really like it. It's still really, really thin, but a lot of people don't like strong cheeses, but I think with the mozzarella and the honey and the egg, it balances it out. Whenever I bring a friend here, they actually love this, even though they don't like goat cheese or feta, and it's not either of those, but it definitely is a stronger cheese. Everyone thinks honey is really weird, but I put it on everything. I put it on my avocado toast. I think it just pairs really well. That salty and sweet aspect. And in Taiwan, we have like a salted egg. We put that in our pineapple cake, which is super sweet. It just pairs really well. It's like salty sweet chips or salty sweet anything. It works. All right, we have the bee sting pizza. This is a classic. I did no add-ons. You'll see fresh mozzarella, sopressata, aka pepperoni, but way more gourmet, some mozzarella, basil, and there's the honey, and that's the key ingredient. That's what they're known for, and that's why it's called the bee sting. First, the first bite. Got basil, got everything on it. Definitely taste the honey. It's been a while since I had this, so it's really good. It's so thin. I forgot how thin it is. The sopressata is salty, but the honey really balances it out. It's definitely oily, but in the best way possible. Just getting everything in my mouth, you know? Amazing. In closing, these pizzas are amazing, clearly. We completely finished it. Crust, honestly, it was tangy, it was thin, slightly chewy, it was perfect, and it was a bop. For me, it's a 9 out of 10. My favorite one between the red, and I might be biased because I love like a cake and my cheese, but is the Jesus Christ without all the add-ons. But I feel like the classic is also the way to go. The basil was so fresh and crispy. This is one of my top ones, but next we're gonna check out Jon and Vinny's, another West LA favorite of mine. So follow, slide, keep watching. What's up, friends, families, followers, my 2 followers. We are at our second stop, Jon and Vinny's. The first time I came here, I got some pasta. I decided why not get pizza? It looks pretty good, and I was honestly so shocked by how good it is. And it's from LA, so check it out. Okay, first off, as appetizer, you have to get the meatballs. They are so huge, they're so meaty. They're drenched in marinara sauce with fresh basil and nice large clump of ricotta cheese. I like to create a little sandwich. Open-faced garlic bread meatball. Some ricotta. Oh, don't judge me. The meatball's very juicy. It's not dry at all. Get more ricotta. I'm a cheese girl. I don't know if you hear that crunch, but the garlic bread is made perfectly. It's very crispy on the outside, but breaded on the inside. I'm such a messy eater. Oh my god. Okay, on to the pizza. My favorite type is white pizza, and this is called the White Lightning. It's mozzarella pizza with huge chunks of ricotta. If you see a theme, there's a theme with ricotta and chunks, and I love it. Jalapenos. I think they shave some Parmesan. The smell is honestly so good. I think there's onion. I don't even know, but I taste onion. Definitely the jalapeno. It's not too spicy. This is what you want your brick oven pizza to be like. Thank you. All right, this is called the Roman Gladiator. We wanted an extra meaty one for all those meat lovers. There's some pepperoni, some smoked ham, sausage. It looks like there's Parmesan on it, which is the cheese you can really, really smell. Oh my god. Very, very meaty. Definitely not no Domino's. The meat is fresh. Sausage is, I don't want to say thick, but it's thick. It's a lot saltier than the other one because of all the meat, but it's amazing. Their crust is very thin, a lot thinner than Roberta's. A lot more cheese pull with this pizza, which I like. It doesn't make it taste better, but it's cute. All right, so I finally tried everything here. Definitely get the meatballs. That was probably one of my favorite things. Pizza-wise, I really like the meat one. I've had the little gnats before, and I think that one's a little better for me because this is a little too salty, but honestly, it depends on your flavor profile. I still really like the White Lightning. I like the jalapenos. I feel like I haven't really seen that on a white pizza. The flavor comes more for the jalapenos and the shaved Parmesan, but it's a little more simple, which I do like. Join me on my next pizza. Stay watching. All right, friends, we are at our last stop. I showed you 2 of my favorite places that I rotate on repeat. So for the third one, I want to do something a little different, a place that I've never been before. I scoured Google, did a bunch of research, and Pizzana kept popping up. And it was also raved about by Jonathan Gold. He waited hours in line for it. So luckily today, there is no line. There's 2 locations, one in Brentwood, which we're in right now because it's near me. I'm really excited to try this place because the chef came from Naples, so it's a Neapolitan style type of pizza, which you know I like. I love the wood fire. That'll be good. That'll be good. He gave us free dessert. It's the first time. Okay, so for the first pizza, of course, we're gonna do a red pizza. It's the Diavola with spicy salami, charred fennel, which you can see, San Marzano tomatoes, which if you know is like the best type of tomatoes. And they have one huge basil on top of it. The cheese they use is fior di latte, and that's not how you pronounce it. Fior di latte. Let's just pretend that's right. They import it straight from Italy, so I'm so excited to try it. You can really see the charred leopard spots, so it's gonna be that little bitterness. I didn't even have to bring my own honey because they drizzled honey on this. But yeah, let's do it. Let's try it out. My God. The initial bite is very sweet. I'm starting to taste the spiciness. Not too spicy at all, but the honey is a lot stronger than I'm used to. The tomato sauce almost tastes like a vodka sauce. I don't know if they mix it with anything. Okay, so I actually just looked it up because the tomato sauce was so creamy. I was really curious. It doesn't taste like just a normal tomato sauce, and apparently it's walnut romesco, so it's tomatoes mixed with nuts, which makes it a lot more creamier. Let's try the fennel. I don't even know what fennel really tastes like. It tastes very oniony. I'm not positive what fennel tastes like, but I love some veggies on here. The crust is extremely, extremely thin. Thinner than the other pieces we tried. The honey is very strong. Comparing the bee sting versus this, there's not as much cheese on this. Honey is almost overpowering, but with the salami, it actually works. One without the other would not pair well. A lot of air bubbles. And again, I feel like sourdough pizza's in, but I know they fermented the dough for 2 days. You really taste the tang. You taste a little bitterness of the leopard spots. So they know how to do their crust. All right, so for the next pizza, we chose the Neo Margarita pizza. It has dollops of tomato, San Marzano tomatoes, of course, Fior di Latte, and Parmigiano cheese. And you'll see some green drizzle on it, and that's their basil-infused breadcrumbs, and you can really smell it. It almost smells like pesto. So even just holding both these pizzas, it's a lot spongier of a texture, it looks like. It's very thin. The outside's very crispy, which I like. I'm excited to try it. It's so much cheesier than the other one, which is necessary because there's no meat. It's like a vegetarian pizza. You really taste the basil, and I'm about to go in on the tomato dollop. Oh my God. It's really good. I don't even know. It's like a sweeter plum tomato. It's a lot different than Jon and Vinny's and Roberta's because this one's just dolloped on. I really just taste the whole tomato. I just got a bite with all three, the cheese, the tomato, and the basil. And it's such a good fusion. I don't really taste any breadcrumbs, but the basil just puts everything together. I think basil with tomato always pairs well. I know people like that kind of separate, like red pasta, tomato pasta, or pesto pasta, but it's like little Italy colors right here. White, green, and red. Perfect fusion. I really like this one. I can't stop eating it. It's so good. You guys should eat it. So out of the pizzas, they're so different. I think my favorite one though is the Neo Margarita because just the basil, the tomato, and the cheese just mesh so well together. The Diavolo one, also very tasty. I love the spicy salami with the honey, and I'm a huge honey person. I do wish there was just more cheese to it, and that's probably why I like the Neo Margarita the most. It had a good amount of cheese. As I said, I'm a cheese girl, so I was ready for that. All right, so we just finished my personal pizza journey, my favorites, but please let me know in the comments what pizza places you like because I definitely love my carbs and my meats, so down to try new things always. But like, subscribe, comment, or don't, it's fine. Okay, bye guys, until next time.